All right, here we have a review of the 2012 F650GS BMW motorcycle, dual sport, whatever you want to call it. The first thing you got to mention is it's obviously not a 650. It's closer to an 800. But they call it an F650 for some reason, probably because they have an F800GS model, which is a much taller model. Right off the bat, this bike is great for a smaller guy. I'm 5'9". It fits me perfectly. My buddy's 6'1". He bought the F800GS, and the F800, like I said, is mainly a taller bike, but it also has spoked wheels, and it's tuned a little differently. But effectively, it's the same bike. It's the same bike, it's just taller. And a couple things out of the gate. A couple things that are wrong with the bike. One, they obviously use a bad adhesive on the BMW sign because that popped off within the first month, but that's no big deal. The other thing I changed was the windscreen, the wind guard thing. That was puny on the stock model, so I went ahead and got a little taller one. Doesn't make much difference, but you can hide under the wind a little bit. The other thing I added was the Vario cases in the back. They seem to work great. They were fine. They held all my stuff. I took this from Los Angeles to New York and back over the course of about 3 weeks, and I've put about 12,000 miles on it in the first 4 months. So this is a review with some actual riding to show for it. So what can we say about the bike? The other complaint that you hear a lot about this bike is the seat. Everybody says the seat is uncomfortable. Well, I don't know. I could sit in a couch for 10 hours a day and the couch would probably be uncomfortable too. So yeah, the seat is made a little bit more for your off-roading purposes, but like I said, I can't imagine sitting on any motorcycle seat for 8 hours a day and not having your butt hurt. So that's going to be a standard issue there. The next issue is miles per gallon. People often buy these bikes because they get good miles per gallon. That's true, but the claims about getting 70 miles per gallon it's not true. All right, you're not going to ride on the freeway and get 70 miles per gallon unless you're going 60 miles an hour, and you're not going to go 60 miles per hour. So at 80 miles an hour on a flat surface, you're going to get between 45 and 50 miles per gallon. Okay, over 12,000 miles, that's what I've noticed. That's going to be your average. What else about that? The other thing that would be nice, and I've looked into it, is the cruise control. I've seen little adapters you can put on your handlebars for cruise control. I would say for a cross-country trip, while it's probably dangerous, it's probably pretty handy too, because there's a lot of stretches where you're going 2 hours with nothing but open road. The other obvious complaint that people have about this bike are the turn signals. You'll notice you have a lever right here. That's for your right turn. That's your left turn, and then that's your cancel button. So I don't know. You've got 3 moving parts for your right turn and left turn. Seems a little cumbersome. You know, you get used to it obviously, but you'll also notice in the 2013 model, they've gone back to the kind of single control for right turn, left turn, and cancel. So that's a little complaint, but no big deal. I have honked at a couple people trying to cancel my signal though, because the horn and the cancel are similar, just on different sides of the handlebar. What else can I mention about it? The power of the bike seems fine. You know, I'm 160 pounds. So I'm not the biggest guy, but plenty of power. Going up hills on the freeway, I'm going 80 miles an hour up pretty good hills. So that was no problem. We took these off-road in Colorado quite a bit, and even with these, relative slick tires on, it was fine. It handled, perfectly actually, kind of like a dirt bike. What else did I add? Things I added in addition to the Vario cases, I added the little engine guard here. and I added the center stand. If you get into some rough stuff, you obviously want an engine guard, and if you get a flat tire, you're going to need the center stand. Not that I know how to change a flat tire, but maybe I can put it up so someone can help me. What else can I say? Oh, pricing. The price on this bike, I paid out the door $11,200. So if you're negotiating with somebody, you can definitely get it for $11,200, and maybe less. I don't know. That was my price. And what else can I say? I got this helmet as well. This is a showy whatever model, but I think it's one of the top of the line Shoeis. This is a nice feature. You can open it up when you want to, like say you pull over for gas. Instead of having to take your whole helmet off, it's just nice to peel that back. It also has the sun visor feature, so that's kind of nice. You don't have to wear sunglasses in your helmet. And then we got this little Scala Rider communication thing. I talked to people on my cell phone, which was Bluetoothed into it, going 80 miles an hour on the freeway, and they didn't even know I was on a motorcycle. So that was pretty cool. And as well as you can listen to music on it, and then of course you can talk to your buddy who's on the bike next to you. So that's cool. And the computer is your standard computer. It shows you miles per gallon, current miles per gallon. It tells you distances. It tells you the temperature. And then it's got you can push on these buttons to do individual trips in addition to your total overall mileage. So that's cool. And you just change it with this little toggle button right here to go through the features of the computer. And other than that, that's pretty much all I can think about to talk about. It's a great bike. Don't have any complaints. I've had 0 issues so far, but I only have 12,000 miles, so I hope I don't have any issues. That's about it. But that's the real review. 12,000 miles. Bike's been perfect. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them. Thanks. Bye.